Good afternoon, welcome to PWAA hockey. I was late getting that set up. They started the game actually a couple minutes early, not even including warm-ups and everything. Edina already made a quick goal. This is, they had 2 shots on net. Brady Peterson scored about, in the first minute at least. I didn't catch the exact game time clock, but it was a quick start off that first opening draw. This is, we've got different uniforms on today too, so it'll take me a moment to figure out who's who. That was Vandertop bringing this in. This is Nick Johnson. Nick Johnson shot from the outside, tipped in front. Goalie made a save on it. West tried to get the rebound. That went wide. STMA collects, sends it down, past everyone. I don't understand how that wasn't an ice. They said that Engel hit it. I don't think he did. Engel makes a quick turn. He was actually trying to feed Roy. White stepped in front of it. White takes it down, shot, well defended there by the defender, didn't get a shot off. That was Pitsley coming right off the bench, intercepting in the neutral zone. Roy gains the line, that's Pitsley to White, White shot wide, good opportunity there, good pass from Pitsley in the slot. Pitsley came back on the forecheck, pushes it back down, this is Roy, he's going to collect it behind. Still some battling going on. That was Roy who came out with it eventually, passed it to White. White shot saved. STMA gets it out. They get it over the red line and send it in. This is Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gains the zone. STMA sends it out. I realize you're not able to see that little area. Let me try to fix that in a little bit. There's Peterson, he's at the red line. He's the goal scorer early for Edina. Actually put that up as that was Cartier trying to feed it in front. Taken away by STMA, they gain the zone. Pass from Peterson to Tucker. There's Chache, gets by one person, still loose. Peckham steps in at the blue line. He feeds it down to Peterson. Peterson to Tucker. Tucker circling. Tucker shot to pass to Chache. Save, rebound loose. Peterson swung at it. Good save there by the goaltender. That was a good shot. Chache kept it low. That puck came out of the zone. It's giving offsides on Edina. We got 5 shots for the Hornets, 0 for STMA so far. Scores that 1 goal by Brady Peterson. It's 11:32 remaining in this period. Oh, that pass was intercepted by Schneider. Schneider in. Schneider shot saved. Good job by Schneider picking off the D-to-D. STMA tried to clear. Dubuque stepped in front of that. He got it to West. West sends it down to Vandertop. Here's Engel. Engel back to Vandertop. STMA tried to fling it out. There's a couple times they've had the puck in with possession and just flung it off the glass, trying to get it out of their own end. This is a relentless forecheck by STMA. Here's Engel, collects it, gets it to Schneider. Schneider to Vandertop. Here's Vandertop by one man, still loose. His shot saved. Goaltender looked in the net, but he had the puck in front of him. This has been a pretty consistent, relentless attack by Edina right off the bat here. We're into the first 4 minutes and 10 seconds of game time, and I've got 7 shots to 0. This is Pitsley. He's battling down low. Or 2 guys from STMA there. They're able to chip it by White up the sideboards. Good job by Roy. Pitsley's able to keep it in momentarily. Still in. They called it offsides. Let me try to fix his viewing angle. We are up high here at STMA. This could be an interesting. That's probably a little bit better. So far, it's been weighted towards the right side of my screen. There's STMA gaining the line. Send it in. Bjorgard in goal for Edina. Still hasn't faced a shot. There's White. White, good job. Good effort to get that to Pitsley. Pitsley's got Roy in front. Intercepted as he tried that centering pass. Good unselfish play there by Edina. That was an automatic offsides. There are very few things I dislike more than the automatic offside rule at the Pee Wee level, but that'll be the only time I'll make that comment today. That was a good example where it was an unnecessary whistle and a delayed offsides situation. STMA would have taken that out of the zone, and there'd be no need for that whistle. But 5 fresh skaters out there for the Hornets. This is Tucker, Peterson, Trache, Dubuque, and Johnson. That goes to Nick Johnson. Nick gets it up to Trache. We got 2 Johnsons on the ice at the same time. That's why I'm referring to them by their first names. STMA gains the zone. That shot hit Johnson's skate. Then a shot off that's the first shot on goal for Bjorgard. Able to save it. This is Peterson coming the other way. Well defended. STMA pushes it forward. Good back check, or good job coming back by Dubuque. Dubuque's going to go to the box for a penalty. First one on the game for either team. One-man advantage coming up for STMA. Let's see if they can use it to get sustained pressure. They have not had any sustained pressure so far. Let's draw to the right of Bjorgard. Vandertop west on the kill, along with Peckham and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald pushes it up, but not out. Centering pass. Good pass there by STMA. They missed the net. It was a good opportunity, probably their best opportunity so far. Here's Vandertop. He's defending on that short, on the penalty kill. They're still battling. Down to a minute 35 remaining. Goes over to the other corner. Peckham pushes it up to West. West gets it out of the zone. He was trying to feed Vandertop, but intercepted. STMA sends it back in. Peckham's got a little bit of space. He rings it around the boards. Not out. Good job by STMA of keeping it in. Off the sideboard. There's a shot. That goes wide. Peckham uses a poke check. Off the side of the net. Fitzgerald corrals it, gets it out, and then he feeds it Vandertop. Here's West on the shorthanded. Here's West, gets by his defender. He's going to probably get a shot off of that. He hits the pipe. I think that went goalie shoulder off the pipe. I'm going to give him a shot for that. Schneider pushes it forward. Good job on the penalty kill. Oh, good job of Nick Johnson stepping in front of that one too, holding it in down to the final 40 seconds left on the kill. Nothing better than killing in the offensive zone, and that's what Schneider's doing right now. He's joined by White. White with it now. This is Edina's shorter man, getting sustained pressure in STMA's end. White's going to take that one off the sideboards again. He's tripped, no call. Now STMA is able to get it out into the neutral zone. They get some fresh skaters, so this guy's he's all alone, but he is able to find a guy who came out of those off that change. His pass is paddled away by Bjorgard. There's Johnson with it. Johnson stops. Edina is at full strength. Kill off that penalty. Here comes White through the neutral zone. This is Pitsley who came on to join him. Good job of Pitsley coming back there. Pitsley with it. He sends it across to Nick. Nick up the boards to Roy. Still not out, held in. There's Nick again. Nick finds Pitsley. Pitsley, this is going to be a break for Edina. Pitsley with speed. Uses his body. Shot just goes wide. He had the goalie beat there. STMA the other way. Good job of Fitzgerald forcing this attack into the outside. He then does battle behind the net. Peckham gets the puck as it squirts free, feeds Pitsley. Down to 6:44 remaining in the first period. Good job of Fitzgerald coming up. That was poke checked away. STMA is able to regroup. There's Peckham. Peckham leaves the puck for Tucker. Tucker gets by one man, gets it up to Trottier. Trottier across the red line, across the blue line. He's got Peterson coming to the net too. Trottier, oh, big collision in front. Puck still loose. Big save. Big save by the goaltender there. That was Trottier, beat his guy. Got a shot, but as he was coming in from the bottom of that circle, collided with his own player, Peterson, who was crashed in the net. You can see both them have snow from that collision as they both went to the ice. Puck was still loose in the slot. Tucker Johnson took a shot at it, but a really good save there by the goaltender. This is still a dangerous position in front of the STMA goaltender. Attempted clear, not out. That's Peterson battling down low. 6 minutes remaining in this period. Peterson chips the puck over to Tucker, still loose in front. This is Peckham who's going to be able to hold that one in, and STMA sends it all the way down. It's going to be an ice. So STMA stands for St. Michael's Albertville. It's another fast-growing suburb in the northwest of the Twin Cities. It's about a 35-minute drive from where we live in Edina, at least. They are, it's a school district that's growing there as the population expands out this far. And they are increasingly, they're in the conference for high school. So just like Buffalo and St. Michael's Albertville is one that, good shot there by Trottier is wide. But St. Michael's another one that you'll see, they're in the late conference playing against Edina in high school sports as well. There's Tucker, good job of leaving it to Peterson. Shot, still loose, really good opportunity. That was good puck movement. Johnson to Peterson, Peterson to Trottier. His shot hits the glove of the goaltender. The goaltender got his glove on it. The puck was still loose. Goaltender jumped on the rebound. Good opportunity there for Edina. This is fresh skaters. Vandertop, Schneider, and West. Vandertop, Schneider. There's Schneider. Good job of getting the puck. Tried to pass it to Vandertop, but stolen away. Here comes STMA on the break. Good job of West coming back. Here's Vandertop attacking. That was covered up by the goaltender. Not a shot as that was going wide. Draw coming up to the right of the goaltender. Dubuque and Johnson on the points. One back to Dubuque, then West. West likes to come off that sideboard. His shot saved. Got that as the 11th shot of the period so far for Edina, one for STMA. Score is still only 1-0 in favor of Edina. They scored that first shift, first 30 seconds, right as I was getting set up. That's Vandertop. Vandertop to West. West tried to feed the points but intercepted. That's Dubuque. He holds it in and sends it around. Schneider on the forecheck. Schneider. He's got help from Vandertop. STMA is going to be able to clear the zone. Good job of West coming back, but STMA chips it forward. That's Nick Johnson giving chase. Now goes over to Dubuque. Dubuque, good job passing it forward to West. West backward pass. He finds Schneider, hits him in stride. Here's Schneider, gets by one guy. Good job there. That's another shot. Roy intercepts the clearing pass. Roy looking for White in front. Feeds White. Shot, goal! So that was White. Good shot there from Roy. And that makes it 2-0 in favor of the Hornets. Those skaters stay out there. They're joined by their forward, Pitsley. Fitzgerald and Engel on the points. That draw one back to Engel. Engel over to Fitzgerald. I personally find comfort when I see Engel and Fitzgerald together. Those two played together all season last year. There's Pitsley coming on the right side. He feeds Roy. Oh, Roy's centering attempt is intercepted. There's White coming off the sideboards. White's low angle shot goes all the way across. Engel holds it in, sends it down. STMA resorting to just banging it off the glass, trying to get it out. That puck got loose. It was saved, but was still dangerously loose. Centering attempt, tipped away at the last second by a defender for STMA. They are able to clear the zone. This is Fitzgerald who's going to regroup. Fitzgerald moves it up quickly to White. Had a player coming right off the bench for STMA who's able to step in front of that pass. Centering attempt. Engel covers this guy in front. This is White. The battling still loose for STMA down low. They're on the sideboards now. Pitsley defending. White from his knees is able to clear the zone. It's going to be a fresh forward grouping coming out for Edina. But STMA takes it across the line. That's Engel defending. That's a save. Puck still loose. White's able to push it forward and out. Trache's going to give it chase. This isn't going to be an ice. STMA goes back and regroups. Their pass hit the skate of a defender. Clears the zone, so Trache takes it in. Trache's got Tucker Johnson. Shot save, still loose. Couple good opportunities there. This is this offense for Edina is pretty impressive. They are just relentless on how they play. They got high energy, they move. That was a good job by Peckham. He was trying to feed. It was a good job off the jaw. That was Peckham trying to feed Tucker Johnson, but intercepted. But Edina just sets up so well in that offensive zone. And they go to work and they make it really hard. They bottle up just about every team they play, and it's just hard for these guys to get out. And after sustaining that for a full game, there's a reason why we end up wearing these teams out in the third period especially. That was Tucker to Peckham, Peckham to Peterson. Here's Peterson. Oh, there's a collision. I could have called a check on STMA there as he got in Peterson's way. Trache tried to feed Peckham, but intercepted. Here comes STMA. Peckham ties him up in the corner. Tucker there to help out. Now it's loose again. Cleared but not out. Dubuque used his shin guard. This is Trache. He's in a foot race. He wins that foot race. Gets tied up. Probably could have called a check there. Here comes West. West coming off that sideboard. He scores. So I've got that West from Trache. That was a good job by Parker tying up his guy, freeing the puck loose for West, who was on the line change. He had fresh legs. He came in, took that puck below the goal line and walked it in. Scored from just in front of the crease. He stays out there with Vandertop and Schneider. Draw one back to Edina. Johnson, Nick pushes it up to Schneider. They're still battling there. Here's Schneider on the sideboards. That's an example of how hard it is for these teams to break out. There's just two guys from Edina on everyone who has the puck. That was Vandertop trying to feed Schneider. There, see, then these teams just resort to dumping it all the way down for an icing. And that's what they do here. 3-0, final 37 seconds of the first period. Goal scorers are Peterson, White, and West. It's West here on the draw. Sometimes on that right dot, he likes to take it forward. He sort of fakes it. He's going to send it back. He points at Schneider, and then he takes it forward. I've seen him do that no fewer than 5 times in the last 2 weeks. Here's Johnson. Johnson over to Vandertop. That was well defended on by STMA. Really, that centerman's job, if you're STMA there, is to block that guy from doing exactly what West is trying to do. But a lot of times, players either aren't coached to do that or they don't do that well enough. And West can be really elusive. They scored the last goal yesterday on that play. Here's Vandertop. Vandertop to Schneider. The puck got on its edge as it hit something in front. I think it hit the stick of the player. Here's Vandertop. Vandertop trying to center it to West, but intercepted. Engel, good job of holding in right as the buzzer sounds. It's a good first period. That is, the score is Edina 3, STMA 0. I've said on prior telecasts that for teams that are as strong and dominant as Edina is, they will sometimes attempt, or they will go into games attempting to score more goals than the other team has shots. In that first period, Edina did just that. They scored 3 goals, and according to my count at least, only gave up 2 shots to STMA. Edina had 14 shots according to my count. So 14-2 in shots, 2-0 and 3-0, sorry, in terms of score. I'll show that for y'all. This is the first intermission. Edina is in their black jerseys. If you have not seen those before, you're not alone. It's only the second time they've worn them. And I didn't broadcast the other game they did wear them, which was probably 2 weeks ago now. These are gifts that were generously donated by the Hershey Company, and have they're sort of the third set of uniforms beyond the traditional green and whites. Players get a kick out of wearing them. They're good-looking jerseys. On the bench, we've got Coach Johnson, Coach Vandertop, and Coach Fitzgerald giving some final instructions here. I think the refs have done a pretty good job calling this game so far. Only 1 penalty, that was against Edina. Edina successfully killed off the kill. I don't even know if they gave up a shot on the power play for STMA. STMA, geographically speaking, is really close to Elk River. And Elk River is one of the historically really strong hockey programs. So they do play really good hockey up in this part of the woods. This is St. Michael's Albertville is about halfway between the Twin Cities and St. Cloud. And it's just south of Elk River. But Elk River is a traditional power. I assume these are completely distinct and separate hockey associations, probably always have been. But I could see STMA developing a program over time. Again, it's just a booming area. They've got a beautiful, what appears to be a pretty new high school. On this draw, West sends it back to Dubuque. Dubuque over to Engel. Engel collects it, sends it up to Schneider. Schneider tried to feed Vandertop, intercepted. Engel pushes it, just tried to get it to Vandertop, but ends up being defended in the neutral zone. That's West. West is going to gain the blue line, gets it to Vandertop. Vandertop to Schneider. I think that was a forced shot and save. And Schneider's attempt off of the Vandertop center. That's Dubuque. Dubuque pushes it on that sideboards again. Vandertop's going to have to collect it. He finds Engel. Engel's got space, sends it all the way in after he gets across the red line. Schneider's the only one giving chase as the other go off for a change. That fresh legs right off that change intercepted the cross ice pass. That was an offsides on Edina as Schneider was just barely still on the ice. Forces a face-off here in the neutral zone. Referees are looking at something. They're sending this one all the way down. That's kind of a weird call. They called that an intentional offside. You don't see that very often. But draw comes all the way back to the Edina end. This is White. He's joined with Pitsley and Roy. Draw is controlled by STMA. They've got a guy loose in front. But well defended there by Peckham. Nick Johnson collects. He sends it to Peckham. Peckham to Pitsley. Pitsley cross ice. Good pass there to Roy. Roy's not able to handle the first one, but he's able to handle it off the boards. He's defended. Pitsley's battling down low. That could have been a call for a check on STMA. There's Roy. Pitsley sends it to Johnson. Johnson to Roy. Hits the skate of a player. Still loose. Centering attempt. Cleared out. That was Pitsley trying to get it to White. Roy's able to intercept. He's got White. Gets by him. There's White. Down below the goal line. He sends it back to Peckham. Peckham's shot hits the stick of a defender. STMA chips it up and over. This is Johnson giving chase. Peckham with it. Peckham off the boards to Pitsley. Pitsley back to Johnson. Pitsley didn't have any options there, so he smartly held possession and reversed course. Peterson's able to clear the zone. There's Peterson. Across the blue line, he sends it all the way down. It'll be a wholesale change for everyone else besides Peterson. He's the first man down on the forecheck, still rattling the player, eventually forces a turnover momentarily to Tucker. Puck loose, Trache steps in front of it, Trache to Peterson, just handcuffed Peterson momentarily there in the slot. There's Engel, shot outside. It's traffic in front. There's Tucker, high man on the forecheck, Trache. He's in, he's got two players. Got Peterson handcuffed him again, unfortunately. Back to Engel. Engel walks in, back to Tucker. This is just really good sustained pressure here. Eventually they are still not able to get it out. Trache shot, tipped, hits the pipe. That was Peterson in front who tipped it. Now a shot save. Tucker Johnson walks it in behind the goal. I think we're going to start seeing some demoralized folks in white. This is, it's just really hard for them to get it out of the zone. So I understand we've got a lot of grandparents. I really, truly appreciate all the feedback. Your sons and daughters are passing a lot of that feedback back to me, so I really appreciate that. I hope that many grandparents may grow up in other parts of the country where you're not watching hockey as often as folks here in Minnesota do. Just wait 1 second. This is Vandertop goal. So that was Vandertop. I don't know if there's going to be any assist on that one. He intercepted a clearing pass, locked it in, and now it's 4-0. But I was hoping that the grandparents were enjoying some of the ways in which I try to at least educate the listeners here. Obviously, if you don't like it, there's not much you can do about it besides turn the volume off. But I know I throw out a lot of terms that you may not be familiar with, including forecheckers and back checking and the like, and I'll maybe endeavor to explain some of those if you guys find them useful, especially in a game where we've outshot the other opponent by my count 17-2 and have a 4-goal lead with 11 minutes remaining in the second period. That's a shot from the outside. That was going wide. Oh, good passing there. That was a beautiful pass from West to Vandertop. Vandertop to, who was that? Oh, that was Schneider coming down that right side. It goes wide. Eventually STMA, their own defender, pushed the puck to the goalie just to hold on to that one as they needed a change. That was a behind the back pass from West. One of the things that Edina does is play very unselfishly, and it's very apparent. They're just passing all over the place. I mean, there's generally a ton of really beautiful assists on these goals as they're scoring them. That draw controlled by STMA. They're able to clear the zone. They send it far to the right. This should be a shot. Centering attempt. Cleared away there by Johnson. It's Nick Johnson eventually. This is a 3-on-2. Here's Pitsley. Good job coming back by STMA, but Pitsley still controls it. The collision there. Both Pitsley and the player from STMA go down. Puck still loose there. Roy's centering attempt is tipped it away. STMA unable to clear. Johnson shot hits traffic, but still loose. Roy's shot goes up and over the net. That's West on the sideboards. Player went down. White walks off the sideboards with the puck. His centering attempt well defended by STMA. This is a good break for STMA. Puck just kept sliding down, so they had to send it up. That could have been too many men on the ice. Cleared away out of the zone. STMA, they go cross ice. I don't know what they're debating here. I know they're debating whether that's too many men in the ice. I think the referee didn't like the way that the Edina coaches were engaging with them over there. He whistled that dead. I don't know. It's just weird. If they're not going to call either a penalty on STMA or a penalty on us, I don't know why he blew the whistle. But draw in the neutral zone. Oh, that shot hit that referee. Maybe bad karma coming back to him. Here's Tucker. He's rushing down. Good job by the defender there, stepping in front of his attempt to get by. Trache holds it. Trache down to Tucker. Trache's one-time shot hits traffic. Peterson's first two. Peterson cycles it back, trying to get it to Tucker. STMA collects, sends it up. Engel finds Trache. Good pass there. Shot save. STMA clears the zone, sends it to Engel. Engel to Dubuque. Dubuque up to Tucker. Tucker sends it in. Attempted clear is saved by Engel there at the blue line. You just see STMA just resorting to constantly just firing it without, even when they have good control. That was a save by Trottier. So on a forecheck, there are 3 offensive players on the ice for any given team and 2 defenders. The 3 forecheckers in an offensive zone scenario. So right now, Edina is in the offensive zone of STMA. They will generally speaking have 2 players down low, and they will have 1 player up high. They are called the forecheckers. They are forechecking and trying to keep the puck inside the blue line in the offensive zone. What Edina has done a really good job is getting those 2 guys low. They keep 1 guy high, and they're just stepping into these passing lanes, and it's just making it relentless for STMA to get that out. That was a good play there. Peckham, as he collected that in the neutral zone, sent it over to Nick Johnson. Johnson got it down low, but STMA is able to clear it out. Good job of them by not creating an icing. That's Peckham, sends it up. That was tipped. They should wave that off, but they don't. They're going to call that an icing. So hockey is a game of zones. There's the offensive zone right now, which is inside the blue line. There's the neutral zone, which is between the blue lines. And then there's the defensive zone. You'll constantly hear me refer to moves it from one zone to the next. They either hold the zone, or they're able to get it out of the zone, or get it into the zone. And you play the game of hockey in those 3 zones. There's distinct responsibilities for every player on the ice of where they need to be in each of these 3 zones. That was STMA who controlled it. Edina was able to tip it. That's going to be an offsides. That's a good example of another automatic offsides. But in cases where, so that was a good job. When you're in the defensive zone, you take it a zone at a time. So you want to get the puck out of your own zone. And so it's perfectly acceptable to just chip it into the neutral zone, get it out. But obviously if you have it with control, you'd rather take it with control into the neutral zone. And what's STMA is really struggling to take it with control into the neutral zone. Here's Fitzgerald. Here's a good break for them. 2-on-1. 2-on-1, shot, save, good save, a rebound shot save. I had 2 shots on that exchange. Fitzgerald finds Pitsley. Here's Pitsley on a mini break. He's going to have White. He's got Roy trailing. His shot goes high and wide. Fitzgerald collects. Fitzgerald to Pitsley, loose, shot, another shot, save. Good pass there by Fitzgerald. I think the coaches are not liking that St. Michael's Albertville is just using their body. They're kind of getting away with what are the kind of rubs. They did get a penalty on that one. I didn't actually see that there was a penalty, but I saw the coaches from Edina talking to the referees. I don't think they were loving some of the just extracurricular bodying that is going on by STMA. So Edina on the power play. First time that St. Michael's goes to the box. This is White, Roy, Pitsley, Johnson, Nick Johnson, and Engel. Draw controlled initially by White, but his pass gets by Johnson, forces Johnson to retreat all the way down to his goal line. He tried to chip it to his partner Engel, but intercepted by STMA. Good effort there on the penalty kill. In these situations, if you're STMA, you want to just rag that puck down low. He was able to do that for a good 10-15 seconds. Here's Roy, though. Roy gains the STMA end. He puts on the brakes. He's going to try to set it up, try to feed White on the cross-ice pass, but intercepted. STMA does get it out. This is Engel. He's got a guy on him. Good pass there to Roy. This is a 3-on-2. There's Pitsley in the slot. Oh, his shot hits the crossbar. Goes off the pipe just high. White back to Johnson. Johnson over to Engel. Engel can walk that one in. Engel finds, Engel to White. Good job of White of putting that one in. Great movement on the power play. That's what you want to do, is get the guys moving laterally. Just marking the time of this. I'll tell you why in a second. That was White from Engel and Johnson. It's now 5-0 in favor of Edina. 6:28 remaining in this period. Here's Peterson. Gets it in the St. Michael's zone. There's Tucker. Oh, see, there's a good example of how the rub that I was saying there. St. Michael's is constantly rubbing players, which are kind of borderline hits, but they're probably not going to get called. Peterson locks it in goal. So that's Peterson from Tucker Johnson. I've got that time marked. This is where you'll start seeing some heads hanging from STMA, I suspect. 6-0. I've been tardy in getting these shots counted. I know they had at least 2 because they scored 2 goals. So I've got shots this period at 10-2. A draw controlled by STMA. They take a shot from the outside. There's a shot on goal. Things happen so quickly, I'm not even getting the goals counted on my scoreboard. 6-0, 5:50 remaining in this period. The goal from White was a power play goal for Edina. The second one was even strength as the player came out of the box. Here's Trache. Trache pushes Peterson. That was the second goal for Peterson on the day. Oh, that was an offsides. It was an offsides and a pick play in the same time. The player for St. Michael's was still in the offensive zone. He needs to clear the zone in order for it not to be offsides. But at the same time that he hadn't cleared the zone, he was also picking the defender, which is not allowed, but players do it all the time and oftentimes get away with it. It's just like a pick play in football. And he got in the way of the player. I think if he was actually on sides, it probably would have been a pretty effective play because I'm not sure the ref would have called that one. Good job there, Dubuque, just pushing it forward. Vandertop's able to give chase. That was a pass from West that got by Dubuque, so this is not going to be icing. Bjorgard collects it, leaves it for Engel. Engel puts on the brakes. Puck hops over his stick. He's going to send it over to Dubuque. Good job there on the forecheck by STMA. Vandertop got it out of the zone. STMA was unable to hold on to it there. Still battling Vandertop, and then Schneider steps in front of a pass. Here's Schneider down the right side, pass to West, goal. That one was West from Schneider. It's now 7-0. Off the draw, Johnson controls. Johnson to Peckham. Peckham tried to feed West and Schneider. Bounces off of them, no icing. Bounces by them, gets down low where Schneider is first to. Here's Vandertop. Vandertop leaves it for Schneider. 4:25 remaining in this period. Johnson passes it to West. Here's West. The Vandertop, it almost looks like Edina's on a power play right now. Here's Peckham, shot for the point, tipped, goal. So that's going to be White from Peckham and Schneider. It's been, the dam is, if it hasn't opened already, the dam is getting very close to opening. It's 8-0. Push forward on that draw. There's a shot save, still loose. This is White. White turns. Fitzgerald's going to take the zone. Fitzgerald circles behind the net. He leaves it there for Dubuque, but gets by him. STMA is able to clear the zone. Aren't able to do anything with it. Good job there, coming back by Pitsley. Pitsley back to Dubuque. Dubuque pushes it to White. Oh, well defended there by STMA. Good job by Dubuque coming back. Here he comes up the left side. Pitsley just in the zone before the puck. Boy, we had a real time. We scored 4 goals there in about 3 minutes. It was taxing my ability to do the shots and who got the goals. And I'm trying to tag in these broadcasts when the goals appear too, so I'm trying to get down the time of where the goal appears in the stream. So we are back to a draw in the neutral zone. There's 3:13 left in the second period. Peterson, Trottier, Tucker, and then Nick and Engel on the points. STMA with it. They dump it in. Goes off the shin pad of Nick. Cleared but not out. Here comes STMA. Shot saved by Bjorgard. Engel leaves it for Nick. Nick leaves it for Tucker. Tucker to Trottier. Here's Trottier. Gets by everyone. He's in. Oh, tried to get it on his forehand and just lost the handle at the last second. He does hold on to it though. He fed it to Peterson. Peterson to Tucker. He fanned on that shot. So now STMA comes into the Edina and that goes off a skate. Forces Bjorgard to make a save on that one. Nick's clearing a pass, gets well played there by Peterson. Peterson to Johnson to Tucker. Tucker backhand, trying to find Peterson on the back door. Another rub by STMA. Tucker just took it right from him, from the STMA player. That puck got out of the zone, that's going to be an offsides. Fitzgerald did all he could to hold that one in at the blue line, just snuck outside the zone, and when he sent it back in, that's going to be an offsides. 5 fresh skaters for Edina. This is West, Vandertop, and Schneider. Fitzgerald and Peckham on the points. Off that draw, West to Peckham, Peckham to Schneider. Here comes Schneider. He's centered, pass it to Vandertop, but well defended by STMA. STMA just dumps it down again. This one's probably going to go on net, so it's not going to be an ice. Bjorgard forced to play it. Peckham to Schneider. There's a turnover. STMA, puck still loose. West battling. Here's Schneider. Vandertop. Vandertop tried to feed it to West. Player from STMA picked it out of the air. Now they send it up, but past the player, so Fitzgerald collects. Fitzgerald to Vandertop. Vandertop to West. There's West down those sideboards. Final minute of the second period. There's Vandertop. He circles back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald shot, goal. Good shot there. That was Fitzgerald. That was a really good shot. Off of the pass from Vandertop. I am losing track of, I've got all these shorthand for notes, and I'm losing track of who are actually scoring all these goals, but I think I got them all. It's now 9-0, 50 seconds remaining. Puck loose, save, still loose. There's a shot by Pitsley. STMA sends it all the way down. This should be an ice. Referee's arm is up. Draw coming up back in the STMA end. White, Pitsley, and Roy should make it for a quicker trip back to Edina after this game if we're in running time for the full third period. STMA chips it out, Engel collects. Engel tried to feed White but gets by him. This should be an ice on Edina. It's going back in our end. Same 5 skaters. They'll probably finish out this 20 seconds. Dubuque chipped it forward. Now it's going to be nice. I think that was a set play. They're trying to spring Roy. But it got just a little too far. Ends up as a draw back in the Edina end. To the right of Bjorgard. Bjorgard's faced 5 shots this period, up from 2 the first period. Coaches challenge the players to give up no goals. They've sort of won a lot of these lopsided games, but often given up one goal. And that was a coach's challenge to the players to not give up that one single goal. Here's Engel. This should just about do it for the period. That does it for the period. Second intermission. Goals I had that period were from Vandertop, White, Peterson, West again, and Fitzgerald. I think I got that right, but I'd have to go back at the tape to be sure. There was a flurry of goals. According to my just recording time, one goal was about 40 seconds apart, another goal was a minute 30 after that, and then about a minute after that. So really opened up there midway through the second period, 9-0. Shots for Edina, according to my count, were 15. That's a two-period total of 29. 5 for STMA, two-period total of 7. I'm going to update the scoreboard here. I do normally have a rule that if it's running time in the third period, I sort of shut off the recording, but I figure as long as I'm here, I might as well keep doing this. Maybe I'll take advantage of the lack of need to really be active on the play-by-play and give you more unsolicited color commentary. This is a pretty nice arena here. It looks like they've got an older arena than a newer one. This is the newer one. This is probably, yeah, it looks like it is. This is the home of the STMA Knights. So now that I see that up there, they did go to the state tournament a couple years ago. So they are, again, growing at that high school level too. They're in the Class AA here, and they were the Section 8 champion. I think that's the champion. I think that's the section that also includes Elk River. It also includes Moorhead, Roseau, and some of those other teams. So I think they successfully won that and made it to the state tournament. So that's a good sign the program's building. That was one of the better opportunities right off the draw. Peckham was trying to tie up his guy up front, but led to a good shot in the slot. That was a shot that was going to go wide. Bjorgard held on with his glove. It's going to draw to the left of him. Clock is in fact running here in the third period. Same skaters. Tucker on the draw. Got some, we got Roy out there, so a different line combination. This is Nick. Nick circling back. Try to leave it for Roy. STMA sends it around. Peckham gives chase. Tucker there helping out. So on the defensive zone, the centerman, which in this case is Tucker, usually helps out the D down low. So you try to load up 3 down low, and Tucker in particular does a really good job of coming down. But I'd say all of our forwards do a good job of that. This is Nick rushing the puck from his defensive position, gets by one guy, still loose. West shot save. Good opportunity there. So centermen have to be generally guys with really high motors because they're going both sides. They're playing a key role in the offensive zone as well as helping out defensively. And they play a grinding role, especially defensively. So you see Tucker getting in your screen, he's going down low. Generally the wingers, like Pitsley in this case, have the points. So they cover those points. And then the other 3, which in 2 defensemen in the center, are helping out below the tops of the circles. This is west of Pitsley. Some different line combinations here, up 9 goals for the Hornets. They'll test my my ability here to recognize players' skating styles. Here, that was a good pass. Fitzgerald to Pitsley. Oh, good feed there. Pitsley to Vandertop. Was up and over the goal. Here's Pitsley. Vandertop still battling there. There's Pitsley, comes out with it. Centering attempt, intercepted. There's West, takes a rip that goes wide. Fitzgerald's going to come in from his defensive position, hold it with his skates. Still not out. STMA, there they get it out. This is Engel. Engel stops, sends it to West. West to Schneider. STMA just sends it out again. There were 4 fresh skaters for Edina as everyone else was in a change. That was Peckham who corralled the puck. He sent it to Dubuque. Dubuque loses it momentarily. That causes a turnover in the neutral zone. STMA comes in. Peterson on the back check. Dubuque to Peterson. Peterson to White. White's got speed. He's going to get by his guy. 2-on-1 now. He's got Schneider with him. That's White. White shot save. Really good save there by the goaltender. Good opportunity there on a 2-on-1. Well defended. White made a good move by shooting it. Had a lot of the net, and the goaltender made a good glove save there. They may have switched goaltenders. I didn't actually catch the number of the goaltender, but this looks like a taller goaltender than the first one. That puck squirts loose. STMA just sends it all the way down. It's not going to be an ice as the puck was on edge and slowing down. Dubuque collects it, sends it to Peckham, hits off the shin guards of one of the forecheckers for STMA and held in the zone. Dubuque sends it around. Peckham will be able to get that one. Peckham sends it up to Schneider. Schneider working by his guy, gets it into the STMA end. Good job defending there, but STMA just flung it out. Nick Johnson stepped in front of that. Here's Peterson. Peterson down to Schneider, coming up on the 10:30 mark of this third period remaining. There's STMA. Good job there by Fitzgerald stepping up. There's a good example of just flinging it out. They needed a change. They got 5 fresh skaters for STMA. There's Johnson, gets it over the red line, takes a shot. That shot is on net. Now it's Edina's turn to change, so changed over the forward unit. This is Roy Trottier and Tucker Johnson. They whistled that one dead. I'm not entirely sure why they whistled that one dead. I couldn't see very well at that where that was occurring. I don't know if there was a player down and the puck was under him, but maybe out of player safety they wanted to whistle that one dead. There's Tucker on the draw. He tried to draw that one back to Trottier, but St. Michael's controls. There's a dad with a toddler that's blocking the view right now. Oh, Tucker Johnson just lost his stick, or else he could have been in. Here's Roy. Roy's now got Tucker. Tucker was on a breakaway. He's going to go back to collect his stick. Here's Tucker. Oh, good save. Oh, really good. Oh, I thought he had the second save, but actually Trottier is able to put that one in. So that should be Trottier from Tucker Johnson. It's just being so hard to keep track of all of these goals. We're now to 10. Draw one back to Dubuque. Dubuque to Engel. Engel's pass gets by Trottier, but Tucker's able to collect it. STMA now up the sideboards. Dubuque. Here's Tucker. Here's going to be a 2-on-1 with Trottier. His pass gets by Trottier. Trottier leaves it for Roy. Roy back to... That's Tucker Johnson. Tucker's still with it. To Roy, now that's a goal by Roy. They are scoring in bunches. That was Roy from Tucker Johnson. By my count, Tucker's got at least 3 assists, maybe more. I count 3 assists. STMA sends it around. Through the neutral zone, cross ice pass, gain the Edina end. Nick Johnson defending. Good job using his stick to get that centering pass away. That's Vandertop, and push it up to Pitsley. Pitsley back to Nick. There's a turnover in the zone. That's a shot on goal that Bjorgaard had to steer away with his blocker. A good back pass. That reminded me of one in the second or first period. Here's Vandertop. That was a West pass that got to Vandertop. Vandertop back to Pitsley. Shot, save, still loose. I send it down into the end. That's going to be an ice, and then eventually, I'm surprised they called that an ice, but it was an ice, so it's going to go into the St. Michael's end, down to 650 and counting. Here 11-0. I realize that scoreboard takes up some viewing screen, and you don't really need it at this stage. And then secondly, I also know when you post these videos on YouTube, it sort of shows the video or the scoreboard. I think if it's left there too long. Here's Schneider. Schneider tried to feed that to White, but STMA steps in front of him and just sends it out of the zone. Fitzgerald to Engel. Engel tried to feed White, but got by him, but then White turns it over. Here's Peterson. Cleared but not out. Engel circles. Tried to find Peterson there. Now the defenders come back. There's Fitzgerald. Shot, weak shot from the outside. Goes wide. Engel with it. That hit off the stick of a player, and St. Michael sends it back in. There's a good opportunity there. Saved by Bjorgard. And that is the second shot of the period. Draw coming up to the left of Bjorgard. New line combination. This is the same ones that we've had all period, but Tucker, Chache, and Roy. Dubuque and Peckham on the points. Draw controlled by STMA, but then it hits off of Roy. Here comes Tucker. Tucker's got Roy. To Roy. Still loose. Save. Whistle comes out a little prematurely. It makes no sense to me why this draw's out of the zone, but the draw's out of the zone. And they may have called Edina for a player in the crease, but that also wouldn't be the right call. I think Tucker Johnson's asking for an explanation himself. There's Tucker off that draw, pushes it forward to Roy, but STMA is able to control it. STMA sends it in, but they weakly did that, which allowed Dubuque to collect it. Dubuque sends it up to Trache. Trache. Here's Parker. Parker gains his zone. At the top of the circle, centering pass to Tucker. Shot, save. Good pass there and good save. He's got a little bit behind Tucker, so he wasn't able to get the full force on that one, which slowed it down enough that the goaltender is able to cover up. We're down to the final 4 minutes left. Best news so far is it'll be quicker to get home for dinner. Tell the folks in Edina will be home for 7-10 dinners. You can count on that. That was a shot save off the draw. This is actually one of the better setups for streaming. There's a whole little table here. I'm kind of leaning up on this table. Like I got my little notes going. Off that draw, Pitsley walking it in. This is going to be Vandertop. Vandertop circles, got space, got room. Goal, Vandertop. Good goal there. I don't know that there'll be any assists off that. That was a good individual effort off a turnover there by Vandertop. Now up to 12. That's Nick Johnson, sends it over to Fitzgerald. Nick up to Pitsley to Vandertop. Vandertop to West. Still loose. Final 2:40 left. I don't know how many viewers we have at a 12-0 game here in the third period. Hopefully some of you are still tuning in. Here's West. Dubuque collects it. Would have been a hand pass if someone else passed it. Engel's going to take the zone. Let's just take this guy out. He leaves it there for White. White backhand, still loose. Dubuque comes down. I'm going to call White for a penalty here. Only the second penalty of the game on Edina. On White for cross check. Hard to tell. Draw coming out to the neutral zone. This penalty will just about do it for the game. They did stop it for the power play. So 2:07 remaining here. Edina down a man. Draw back to Dubuque. We have the same skaters out there, just minus Alex White. Dubuque sends it in. Schneider gives chase. I think these teams that are not as skilled, not as deep as Edina, it's good to just make them feel like they were never really in the game. We may run into STMA again at some point. We want them going into that game knowing they lost 12-0 and were outshot about 40-6. Here comes STMA, angle defending. They're trying to set up. Final minute 30. Schneider being aggressive on the penalty kill. That was Peterson to Schneider. This is cousin to cousin. Peterson to Schneider. Schneider on a breakaway, shorthanded. Good goal. So the two cousins complete the, I don't want to say complete the scoring prematurely, but they kind of complete the scoring. It is Schneider from Peterson. It's now 13 in the final minute of play. Player doesn't come out of the box for Edina, as that was a shorthanded goal. That was a shot. First shot of their power play. Cleared but not out. Now it's out. Peckham sends it all the way down. Trotter on the sideboards there. Oh, pass over to Peckham. Defended there by STMA. Still not able to clear the zone. Up a man. Roy turns it over. Here's Trottier. Didn't quite have the handle on it. Should just about do it as White comes out of the box. 3-2-1, and that is the ball game. 13-0 is your final. Well played by the Hornets. Get a little bit of an earlier trip back to the Metro